Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris, Synthetic Dawn, in our Cooperate or Die series. We need to recruit a new leader, but the problem is we've got all of our sectors. I'm going to cut this off for a bit, actually. We've got all of our sectors that are just so determined to colonize their own space, which is great when you don't need to build up influence for anything, but when you do need to build up influence for things, it gets kind of annoying. So we're going to stop. We're also, just for the sake of building up more influence faster, we're going to turn off the improved energy initiative so that we can get the influence we need to bring in a new scientist sooner. But for now, we have to have one right now. So I will go ahead and bring in HelperBot. Well, yeah, let's bring on HelperBot N4. Or should I maybe do a Systematon 6L? Let's do HelperBot N4. Yes. All right, so he's going to finish that project, and that does mean that one of our science ships around Hazel currently does not have a leader. So it's going to cost 80 influence in order to fix that situation. We're going to have to wait for that to build up. So we'll keep an eye on that for the opening seconds of this episode. But I also said at the end of the last one, I am definitely, finally, going to be attacking the Theoslavan Hive. The Theoslavan Trade Union. Excuse me, it's not the Hive. The Hive was in Federation, I think. But the Federation series. The Theoslavan Trade Union is ready to be assimilated. They've been ready to be assimilated. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, hello! Military engineering, finally. So we are getting some new techs now that we've wiped out some of the other stuff. And we are seeing some endgame techs here as well. Let's go ahead and get... or mega engineering, actually. I think I said military engineering, but let's get that done. It's 90 months away, and it's the Voidcraft project, which that is a match right now for our... We're actually seeing... there's not a match here, but there's matches with other research types, and we're 90 months from that. Engineering is our weakest category right now, research-wise. But I honestly... Hang on, I haven't looked at this in a bit. Let's take a look at our worlds and see what else we can build. I haven't gone through and just triple-checked upgrades recently. Yeah, see, that needs to be changed. So does that. See, these are new colonies. Where else do I need to do that? Yeah, so let's go ahead and do all engineering labs for you guys for that exact purpose. And then finally, we'll do that. And for some of these slots, I hate to suppress any energy collection, but we're doing fine energy collection-wise. Not going to worry about it too much. There's that. Okay. Continue to make sure that this sector is full. Oh, wait, hang on. I saw a blank spot in the middle of that world. Where'd you go? There you are. That's right. We're waiting for that upgrade to finish. And then the Mardom sector. Yep. Need to upgrade that colony. We'll come back when you're done. And fairly soon, we need to look for anywhere where we haven't built stuff like this thing here. This is a mineral process... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, mineral processing plant. So this one already has one. But there's a lot of worlds that don't have one, so we need to upgrade that. Yeah, so you guys need to build a bunch of new pops. Holy crap. Yeah, priority is to build population on all these worlds. And then, am I reading this correctly? Have you not queued that up for clearing? Clear that, please. Come on, AI. Why is that not higher on your list? Same for you. And you. What are you doing? There's that. And... oh, got more here. Nope, wrong pop type. There we go. We also need to go ahead and modify the Vision again, because we have some new points to do that with. But before I do that, we are going to attack these guys. Well, we're still waiting on ships to come in, aren't we? So while they're on their way, let's go ahead and look at species. I'm going to let the game run. But let's, we've got 3 traits. Let's go ahead and modify the template. And we can go ahead and I don't mind keeping uncanny, to tell you the truth. Oh, you know what? We have to remove one, though. We have to. So now we only have 2. Damn it. Leader experience gain plus 25%. Ooh, hello. I could give them logic engines, and we would get better research to catch up with the Mawir. That might be the way to go. Just to really have a ton of endgame tech just going a lot faster. That would be a huge boost for the size of our empire. Holy crap. Yeah, let's do logic engines. Create template. Well, I don't really want the template, though. I just want to modify these guys. Like, I don't need a subspecies. I mean, I guess some of the Vision haven't been modified yet. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Apply template to you guys. Because it won't take that long. It's going to be done in 3 months. So there were just some outdated pops. That's what it was. I'm still figuring out the new interface for that. All right, let's get that upgrading done, and we're going to move on to Fjoslevin in just a second. We got a new tech. New plasma cannon. Nice. Tachyon lance, also a good idea, most likely. New planet, or a new sensor range might be good. Tachyon sensors for ships. Let's go ahead and get the Tachyon lance, because it's the Tachyon lance. And this should be done in just a second. And then we can modify the entire race once things are a little bit better. We're still building up influence to be able to hire a new scientist. All right, so that modification is done. Let's go back to species. All right, so there are no longer any pops that belong to this group. So that's done. Yeah, so we are building some new pops that have this ability. Any new population we build, I think, automatically get this applied. So we need to basically remove uncanny. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and... We're going to wait, by the way, for this to finish. It's 86 months, and then we'll modify the rest of the species. But for now, let's pay a visit to the Fjoslevin Trade Union. Let's declare war. And what are the systems that they have? Uralian, Subra, and Idria. Am I overlooking? Oh, there it is. And then where is... Oh, it's Darasta. My bad. That's why I couldn't see it. All right, so there's that. Yeah, this isn't going to take much at all. So that's all I need in order to completely take all of their worlds. So let's go ahead and confirm that. All right, so we are going to piss off the Grotnaplorans. But let's confirm. And it is time to pay them a nice little visit. Let's jump in. Actually, it looks like Darasta is where we will first arrive. We're just going to have our one fleet together. If these guys decide they want to try and take us on, they can try, but they're going to have to go through the Mawir territory in order to get to us. So I'm hoping that we can build up this war score just by taking these planets. The problem is when you're at war with a larger entity like this, sometimes you have to hop across the galaxy and fight them in order to build up your war score, which is annoying as hell. So hopefully that's not the case. We're almost ready to get a new leader for this scientist. Excited about that. Also, 27 months away from another tradition. We have some machine worlds building up right now. And as a matter of fact, tell you what, let's queue another one up right now after we trade some minerals in. Let's trade for energy credits. I'll do it one more time. Who cares? All right, so next world that should be... Wow. Yeah, there are so many pops on some of these planets. Some of our core worlds are just massive. All right, Cheliac Prime, I think, is already being terraformed. So yeah, one of these bottom ones. I think Torel might be a pretty good candidate. Let's go ahead and queue that up to be a machine world. And we're going to need a little bit more time before we have the resources for a new one. Notice we still have an insane energy income while the first security echelon is in movement. Is in motion, rather. Can you believe that? We have 364 energy income coming in while we have a 79k fleet out and about, moving around. Alright, we're about to arrive in Durasta. And one of my favorite tracks in the game is playing right now. Let's pay them a visit. Also, I think I finished the plasma... Oh my god, we are annihilating them. Holy mother of Christ. Oh, this is so satisfying for this track to be playing right now. I'm just going to shut up. Alright, that's that. But yeah, it just occurred to me that I want to make sure we have all the right plasma. Yeah, we don't actually. There are lots of ships I'm not seeing the latest plasma tech installed. So let's take a quick look. Let's not hide obsolete components. We want to see green. Alright, Chrome Dissolver has them. That's good. Silver Lancer... Iron Overseer does not. Alright, we're going to need to go ahead and take care and get rid of that extra shield. As much as I hate to do it. I could do, because this is a cruiser, I could do some additional armor. Let's just do that. Seems like a better idea. Iron Overseer. Iron Ranger doesn't need them. Vanguard, yep, needs one of them. So you upgraded one but not the other. Okay, that makes sense. Just kidding. No, it doesn't. Let's remove one of the medium armors. Place it with that. You know, one thing we could potentially do? Nope. Never mind. I tried. We were so close. Actually, just for the sake of aesthetics. There we go. Save. And then that's set up. Very good. Yeah, these ships are good. Galvanic Lancer's good. Okay, so yeah, those have all been upgraded automatically. So we'll have to do some upgrades when these guys are done. But first we need to finish annihilating these guys. So, we're going to need to build up some armies. Let's see, what are some of the closest worlds here? What's the closest core world? Torel actually is the closest core world. So let's take Torel Prime, and we are going to build up... we can build some Mega War Forms, which would be incredibly powerful. Let's go ahead and train... Let's just do one of those. And then how about... They take a while to build. Let's do 4 battle frame armies. And then 8 hunter-killer armies. It's going to take a second for those to build, but I will gladly wait. In the meantime, we're going to continue annihilating these guys. Let's just withdraw for a bit and get those ships upgraded and repaired. Meanwhile, I think we also actually lost a few ships. We lost a destroyer and a corvette. So let's see, we're down 1 Chrome Dissolver and 1 Steel Defender. And then we are also down a destroyer class. Let's see. We need another Iron Ward. All right. So those are on the way. Oh, it's actually building in Santadar. Let's go ahead and build it in Shukon Prime. Thank you. And go back up to speed 3. This is going to be fun. Our war score only went up to 2% with that, though, so like I was saying, I feel like we might have to somehow do some damage to the Grotnaplorans, which is annoying. It means we have to hop across the galaxy to fight them, which I don't want to do. The Mawir do seem like they're thinking about attacking out here. So rather than getting a new leader first, I may want to go ahead and just colonize like this ocean world. I think I'm going to give this order. Hang on, where's my closest planet? Looks like Zabine would be fast. Also, Adranel would be fast. So we're going to send a colony ship from Adranel to colonize this right now. Costs 110 influence, so not right now, but in just a little while. Yep, in 1 month. We need to lock that down so the Malware don't get any funny ideas. Alright, colonize. What's the name of the planet in Adranel? Habitat Clack. Why are you naming it those weird things? It doesn't make any sense. Alright. Habitat Clack. Where are you? Did I look past it? I didn't see it on the list. Is it still being established? I suppose perhaps it's still being established. No? Habitat Clack definitely... Or you don't have a starbase yet, that's what it is. Hang on. Amlitzer Prime. Yeah, I'll just send you from Amlitzer Prime. It's not much farther away. I hate to not replace that scientist sooner, but this is a priority. Amlitzer Prime, Tomb World, yep. Alright, you go ahead and... Yeah, right there. Go. Alright, so they're working on that. Alright, so that, I think, was the repair operation. Habitat Z, or NZ, in the Nedum system has been established. Very good. Also, hang on, we can go ahead and queue up another... What would be one of the next worlds to build? Crane of Death is pretty good. Yeah, let's make it Crane of Death. Why not? Let's terraform you. Oh, we need 15,000 to terraform a tomb world. Okay, we're almost there. Just let it build up for a second, we'll be fine. Alright, so we're waiting on our ships, excuse me, to return to the fleet, and then we'll attack their colony world. Meanwhile, Terrell Prime is building the Mega Warform still. Almost done. The other stuff should build a little faster. Once we actually capture their worlds, it should be a slightly improved process. As far as the war score, you should see it go a little bit faster. And I'm hoping we don't have to fight anyone across the galaxy, because that would be dumb. That would be the epitome of dumb. Alright, we are at 15k, so Crane of Death. Terraform, Machine World, go. Bye-bye energy reserves. But it's worthwhile. Speaking of Machine Worlds, let's see how far along... Alright, we're about a third of the way on the Progenitor. We're transforming the original world of, what is it, Eluria? Is that what it was called in the fiction? I believe so, because the system's name is Elure. No, it's Eluria, not Eluria. Or something along those lines, I think. But that's definitely going to be gone soon. That planet as it was. We're going to be able to add another core sector system as well pretty soon. Not that it matters that much, but it's kind of cool. Also, Tachyon lenses in 33 months. Mega engineering done in 62 months. Which means the next time we have an Ascension perk, it's time to start with mega structures. And then things will just keep getting better and better. Core sector systems. Mawir Caretakers has vanquished an ancient threat in the distant Rixikar's Maw system. And it looks like we are colonizing that world, which is good. Alright, let's go ahead and go for cheaper war demands. Yep, let's do that. Hopefully that'll apply immediately during this war. Make it easier for me to actually do what I'm trying to do. I think it should, and it should be done before this episode is done. All right, this will be done in 2358 in October, so about a year and a half. And then I'm hoping that will actually, that our borders will touch once it's fully colonized. Otherwise, we need to colonize Rotanev as well. Why don't we go ahead and just do that anyway? Colonize, send them from the same world. Where were you? Amlitzer? Yep. You land here. Go. Classic Stellaris music. All right, we have some more systems that have been added to our territory. Well, not really added to our territory, but just our borders have expanded to contain them. Same thing. We'll have more to do beyond that in just a moment. And where's this construction ship? Up here? Okay. Oh, that's in our territory now. Very good. So let's go ahead and add that then. Done. Right, I can see our armies building up on Tyrell Prime. We've got the first warform built. The battle frames are being built. So we'll need to replace that scientist before long. But one more battle frame and then just 8 hunter killer armies and we'll be ready to go. Okay, new tradition. So, a couple of options. We don't really have unrest, but I'm curious what the neuroelectric amplifier is. I do want to go for this, so that machine leaders are less likely to suffer breakdowns and accidents. Doesn't matter which one we go for as far as making our way through synchronicity into the next ascension perk. We're getting there regardless. I can't remember if there's a system where there's a... I think there is, actually, come to think of it. I think we have somewhere in our territory, we do have a ruined megastructure. It might be in our core territory somewhere. Didn't we? Or was it in a sector? Looking around for it, it would have a special icon. Alright, that's Zuracorp. It would kind of look... I might be thinking of the Federation series. As a matter of fact, I think I am. Yeah, I don't see one in our territory. But our borders are touching here. That's great news. And it's not even fully... Okay, great. With the borders touching, I don't need to colonize anywhere else, but I'm still going to. We're going to take Figazar as well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give that order right... Well, can't just yet, but we're going to give it as soon as we can. First security echelon is ready to go, though. So let's jump back in and pay a visit to Durasta again. They're probably trying to rebuild. Pay them a friendly visit. Alright, we're almost up to 50. There we go. Figazar, you're about to belong to me. Colonize. Send you from Amlitzer Prime. And we need to land approximately... Yeah, that's fine. Is that a colony ship? Good, colony ship is already arriving in Rotanev. So, all this territory is about to be ours. We're going to have a lot more to do. Alright, so I'm guessing we just annihilated whatever might have been attempting to rebuild in the area. So now let's send them to the capital system, Idria. How close are we to finishing cheaper war demands? 11 months, very good. Let's go to speed 3 so that we get there a little bit faster. There's a planet called Leafy. Did I make that part of my war demands? Yes, I did. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going to be a pleasant day for you. Hate to say. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'd be surprised if we lost any ships this time. But they do have about... Oh, no, there we go. Shouldn't have said anything. Alright, so that's done. We're at 3% war score. Let's go ahead and eliminate these remaining ships if we can. Meanwhile, our army should be ready to go in just a second. How close? Yep. Working on the hunter-killer army and we'll be set. Our energy surplus is going down a little bit. Sadly. We are 46 months away from finishing this, and again, then we're going to do our society research after that. Or not society research, but our... That's completely wrong. What I meant was that we're going to do our renovation of the current population and get a research boost from that. Can't wait. We've lost a lot of corvettes, actually. Not any destroyers this time, but the corvettes are not holding their own at present. It's a shame. Kind of makes me want to add more point defense. If that's even the problem. Now, we lost a destroyer that time, too? Alright, so we're at 3% still, but... Okay, so that planet that we just colonized has been added to our territory, and technically it counts as a core system, but I'm not going to let it be a core system. We're going to add this to this sector. Done. And I believe some construction ships will have more to do if I want to go ahead and indulge them. Alright, we've got some Tianqi space whales there. Alright, so we've pretty much annihilated their defenses in their capital. Let's go ahead and pay a visit to Subra, so that we can finish wiping out their infrastructure. We are down a few ships. Matter of fact, let me just recreate the ships that I need. What am I down? I'm down 1 Chrome Aegis, and then 3 Steel Defenders, and I'm down 1 Iron Ward. Done. All at one planet. Don't care. It'll be fast enough. And we are 28 minutes into this episode. Let me go ahead and finish off this system just to be a completionist this episode. Oh yeah. You're all done. All of your research ships are here hanging out. They're all about to die. Look at this fleet. I mean, does it get better? I submit that it does not. I mean, obviously it does, but in terms of overwhelming victories, I'm enjoying this a great deal. Especially since it's been such a long time coming. Did I see a colony ship there? I think I did. Alright, so we've got some new ships on the way to join the first security echelon. Glad to hear it. Still only 3... Oh, hello. Station graphic. I love it when that happens. Okay, so that is all set. And now I guess what we need to do is send them back for healing. And on that note, I will go ahead and stop this episode here. No, you just go to Karanis and then heal. How about that? Why do you need to go so far away to heal? It doesn't make any sense. Fine, just go where you want to then. But I will stop this one here. In the next one, we are going to see what we need to do. We're going to have to invade, basically. Terrell Prime is building the last hunter-killer armies that we need right now. So we're going to invade these planets with the first security echelon supporting. And then beyond that point, it's just a matter of consolidating our territory, especially our new territory up here, continuing to expand and make sure that all the territory we own, which is the maximum we're going to be able to get until we go to war with the Mawir and other empires, is fully built up. And we're going to start working on megastructures and such. And also, let's take another quick look at how we compare to the Mawir. They're still superior to us. So we would need to... The way that we would beat the Mawir is if we kept our fleet concentrated and hit them where it hurt, while their fleet was separated. Basically divide and conquer, caught them by surprise, a little bit of divide and conquer, and that would be a way to finish them off. We've got cheaper war demands, so that might enable us to get our other priorities in order pretty soon as well. Let's see. What tech do I want to pick? I mean, I don't need this tech, but I'm going to go for it just to get it off the list. 10 months remaining, but I will stop this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, along with the rest of my science fiction, survival, and/or simulation content. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.